University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. Both teams playing tonight already have one victory behind them. Whichever wins this second-round match will take their place in the quarter-finals, while the losers will have to watch the rest of the contest play out without them and think themselves accursed they weren't here. Now, despite the possible disadvantage of being a specialist institution, the team from the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine beat the London School of Economics in their first-round match, albeit by a margin of only 10 points, having been neck and neck much of the way. They were helped to their score of 150 by their knowledge of Aristotle, the war poets, operas rendered as mobile phone emoticons, and, of course, whatever inspiration they could glean from their repulsive collection of mascots. With an average age of 27, let's meet again the team from the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine.
Hi, I'm Andy Taylor. I'm originally from Oxford, and I'm studying for a Masters in Tropical Medicine and International Health.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Glover. I'm originally from Ottawa, Canada, and I'm studying for a Masters in the Control of Infectious Disease.
Their captain?
Hi, I'm Sarah Legrand. I'm from London and I'm studying for a Masters in Epidemiology.
Hi, I'm Anjana Bapat. I'm from the Wirral and I'm studying for a Masters in Tropical Medicine and International Health.
Now, their opponents representing the University of Bristol had a much easier time of it in their first-round match with 190 points against the 75 scored by the charming, if somewhat reticent, art historians of the Courtauld Institute. They knew what Jeeves reads in his spare time, as well as the roots of polynomials, Latin American rodents, the Book of Revelation, and what snow is like on Mars. With an average age of 21, let's meet the Bristol team again.
Hello, I'm Lewis Rendell. I'm from Saffron Walden in Essex, and I'm studying mathematics.
Hello, I'm Benjamin Moon. I'm from Marksbury in Bath and North East Somerset, and I'm studying for a PhD in geology, researching ichthyosaur systematics and taxonomy.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Anastasia Reynolds from Skulls in West Yorkshire, and I'm studying Czech and Russian.
Hi, I'm Miles Coleman. I'm from North London, and I'm studying Spanish and Portuguese.
Right, let's just get on with it then. Fingers on the buzzers, here's your first starter for 10. In his 1846 work, Le Peuple, what single process or experience did the French historian Jules Michelet identify as the first, second and third part of politics? His words were echoed by Tony Blair at the Labour Party conference in 1996.
LSHTM Legrand.
Education, education, education.
Correct. Right, your bonuses are on an ancient civilization. From the name of a legendary king, what term did Sir Arthur Evans coin for the Cretan civilization that flourished across the 3rd and 2nd millennia BC?
Minoan.
Correct. Possibly having the same derivation as the word labyrinth, the labrys was a religious symbol of the Minoan civilization that took what form?
No. An amulet. Something. What form? Do you think it's an amulet? I don't know.
Or a minotaur? No. OK, minotaur. I don't know.
A knot?
No, it was a double-headed axe. And finally, a major volcanic eruption around 1550 BC is thought to have been a factor in the demise of the Minoan civilization. On which island of the Cyclades did it occur?
I don't know. I guess you can guess it. But I don't think it's there.
Do you know any islands of it? No.
I don't know. Guess it.
Knossos?
No, that's a city. It's Santorini. 10 points for this. Denoting, quote, not just a surgical instrument for cutting out the dross, but also an arched window for letting in light, what name did the surgeon Thomas Wakeley choose for the journal he founded in 18...
LSHTM Legrand.
The Lancet.
The Lancet is correct, yes. Right, your bonuses this time are on scientific terms. In each case, give both words from the definitions. In each question, both answers begin with the same 4 letters. First, an elementary particle named by the scientists Fritjof Wolfers and Gilbert N. Lewis in 1926, and a microscopic single-celled organism, for example, Plasmodium.
Protozoa.
Proton.
Protozoa and proton. Protist.
Wasn't it an element? Just elementary. Sorry.
Proton.
Proton and protozoa?
Yes. Secondly, a particle formed of two quarks or antiquarks and a layer in the Earth's atmosphere that can reach 80 kilometres above the surface.
Troposphere.
Tropo or strato?
We just learned these.
Stratosphere, isn't it?
Crap, I've got no idea.
But what's the other word? Tropo. Yeah, but what's the other word? Tropo.
What do you get when you put all this together?
I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Tropon and troposphere?
No, it's the meson and the mesosphere. And finally, a member of the class of particles that includes both mesons and protons and an extinct duck-billed reptile of the order Ornithischia.
Nominate Bapat.
Hadron and hadrosaur.
Correct, yes. 10 points for this. Including the head office of the Keep Britain Tidy campaign, the area known as Wigan Pier is situated close to locks on which waterway, completed in 1816 and named after the two major cities that it links?
LSHTM Buppet.
Liverpool and Manchester Canal.
No. Bristol, one of you, Buzz?
Bristol Coleman.
Holland Grimsby.
No, it's the Leeds and Liverpool Canal. 10 points for this. Which artist's subject matter included melancholic clowns, flying lovers and green-faced fiddlers, the latter inspiring the title of the 1964 musical Fiddler on the Roof? Born in the Russian Empire in 1887...
LSHTM Legrand.
Chagall?
It is Marc Chagall, yes. Right, your bonuses are on names in music. In each case, listen to the descriptions and give both names. The names share a word or element. Firstly, a poem by Schiller set to music by Beethoven in his 9th Symphony, and a British post-punk band whose hits include Love Will Tear Us Apart.
Is this Ode to Joy and Joy Division? Ode to Joy and Joy Division.
Ode to Joy and Joy Division?
Correct. Secondly, an opera by Tchaikovsky about the destructive effects of gambling, and a single by the heavy metal band Motorhead that evokes the appeal of gambling.
I know neither.
Hygiene, Onegin, Queen of Spades. Ace of Spades, Queen of Spades. Try it.
Ace of Spades, Queen of Spades?
That is correct, yes, the other way round. And finally, a best-selling single by the rock band Queen and a 1924 composition by George Gershwin that combines elements of classical music and jazz.
Bohemian Rhapsody in Blue. Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody and Rhapsody in Blue?
Well done. There's plenty of time yet, Bristol. We're going to take a picture round. For your picture starter, you'll see a map of the Mediterranean region on which is highlighted the location of a major Second World War battle. 10 points if you can name it, please.
Bristol Coleman.
Lepanto.
No. Anyone like to have a go from the London School?
LSHTM Buppet.
Arno.
No, it's Monte Cassino. So, picture bonuses shortly. Here's another starter question in the meantime. A bird strongly associated with human habitations, Passer domesticus, has what?
LSHTM Legrand.
Sparrow?
I can't accept that, no.
Sorry.
Has what two-word common name? You lose 5 points as well.
Bristol Moon.
House sparrow.
House sparrow is correct, yes. So you then, Bristol, get the set of picture bonuses. 2014 marks the 70th anniversary of the Battle of Monte Cassino. Your bonuses are 3 more military actions that took place in the Mediterranean theatre of World War II. In each case, I want the name of the location. Firstly, for 5, the name of the island highlighted at A.
That's Crete.
That's correct. Secondly, the battles and siege at the port marked B.
That's Serda. Serda?
Serda.
Yeah.
Serda.
No, that's Tobruk. And finally, the battles at sea.
Must be El Alamein.
Oh, what is it?
I would have said El Alamein. Are you sure it's that?
El Alamein. El Alamein.
Correct. 10 points for this. Born 1821, which Russian mathematician gives his name to the fundamental theorem in statistics, which states that the probability of a random variable differing from its mean by more than k standard deviations is less...
Bristol Rendell.
Chebyshev.
Correct, yes. Right, your bonuses are on last words in poetry. Firstly, the name of which Scottish river appears at the end of each verse of Wordsworth's poem that begins, "From Stirling Castle we had seen the mazy forth unravelled"?
I thought it was a tay.
The Tay?
There's the Yarrow. The word gentleman appears at the end of each of the 10 verses of the poem An Ancient to Ancients, by which novelist and poet born in 1840?
Is it? It's not Coleridge, is it? No. No.
Too late for Coleridge.
Yeah. Do we have a
Any
decent
ideas?
guess?
Novelists, 1840? OK, we don't know.
It was Thomas Hardy. What name is the last word of all but one of the 19 verses of the poem that begins, "On either side the river lie long fields of barley and of rye"?
That's the Lady of Shalott, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you ask the name of the poem?
The last line's you.
The Lady of Shalott.
I'm sorry, I asked you for the name, and the name is Charlotte. So I'm sorry, it's harsh, but it's the only way to play this, I'm afraid. OK, 10 points for this. Dating to 1861 and claiming to be the oldest in the UK. What is the full name of the drama school whose acronym resembles the name of the Greek letter that follows Kappa?
LSHTM Buppet.
Oh, sorry.
RADA.
No, anyone like to buzz from Bristol?
Bristol Coleman.
London Academy of Music and Dramatic Arts.
Correct, yes. Right, these bonuses are on meteorology. Informally paraphrased as "the taller the glass, the darker the brew, the less the amount of light that comes through," which 19th century German physicist's law can be used to describe atmospheric transmittance as a function of the quantity and absorption of all gases present?
Boltzmann. Not sure.
Boltzmann?
No, it's beer. The term seasonal lag refers to the delay between the date of minimum daily solar irradiation and the minimum daily average of which physical quantity?
Temperature's good one.
Temperature?
Correct. Thought to have denoted a period on which Native Americans depended to complete their harvest, what term does the US Meteorological Society define as a warm, calm spell of weather occurring in autumn, especially in October and November?
Indian summer.
Correct. 10 points for this. He tamed the barons, calmed the church, fought off all pretenders, conducted an energetic policy in France and Spain, provided for his children and died in his bed. These words refer to which King of England born at Pembroke Castle?
Bristol Reynolds.
Henry Tudor, Henry VII.
Yes, Henry VII, Henry Tudor is correct. Here are your bonuses. They're on British monarchs since 1600, according to Walter Bagehot in the 1867 work, The English Constitution. In each case, identify the monarch from the quotation. Firstly, Whitehall, in his time, was the centre of the best talk, the best fashion, and the most curious love affairs of the age. He didn't contribute good morality to society, but he set an example of infinite agreeableness.
Sounds like the Merry Monarch. Was that Charles II?
I don't know. I'd go with that.
Charles II?
Yeah,
Merry
go with
Monarch?
it.
Charles II?
Correct. All through his reign, there was, in common speech, one king whom man had made and another king whom God had made.
Very religious. I don't know.
William of Orange.
William of Orange is a good idea.
William III?
William III is correct. Which two successive kings were, quote, wholly unfit to guide and lead English society? They both preferred one or two German ladies of bad character to all else in London.
A couple of Georges, so maybe.
I'd say a couple of Georges. Yeah.
First and second? Second and third?
Is that right?
So the second and third?
Second and third, probably not first. Yeah.
George the second and George the third.
No, it's George I and George II. Bad luck. Right, we're going to take a music round for your music starter. You'll hear a piece of music from a film of 1990. 10 points if you can name the British composer.
LSHTM Taylor.
Elgar.
Nope. You can hear a little more, Bristol.
Bristol Coleman.
Could be Purcell.
No, it couldn't. Doesn't sound the slightest bit like Purcell. It's John Barry. It's from Dances with Wolves. So, music bonuses shortly. 10 points for this starter question. Before the birth of his child, Sir Philip Gordon decides to call him Stephen, put him down for Harrow and have him finish off abroad. The child is born a girl, but is still christened Stephen. This describes the protagonist of which novel of 1928 by Radcliffe Hall?
LSHTM Legrand.
The Well of Loneliness?
Yes. OK, so we go back to the music bonuses now, London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. You heard John Barry. He won the Oscar for Best Original Score 4 times, including the piece of music that you heard in the starter from Dances with Wolves. Your bonuses, 3 more composers who've won Oscars for Best Original Score, 5 points for each one you can name. Firstly, this Canadian composer.
Howard Shaw?
Correct. Secondly, this Italian composer.
I know, so just wait. Enrico Morricone.
No, it's Giorgio Moroder. And finally, this composer, please.
Raman?
A.R. Rahman.
A.R. Rahman is correct, yes. Slumdog Millionaire, well done. Right, 10 points for this. Listen carefully. Answer as soon as your name is called. Sum all the internal angles of a 100-sided convex polygon and divide by 98. What's the resulting angle in degrees?
Bristol Rendell.
180.
Correct. Your bonuses are on the judiciary. Coming into force in 2006, the Constitutional Reform Act stipulated the holder of which position to be the head of the judiciary in England and Wales? I need the precise 3-word name, please.
Chief Justice? Yes. The Lord Chief Justice?
Correct. Second only to the Lord Chief Justice in the judicial system in England and Wales, which position was held by Lord Denning between 1962 and 1982?
Lord Chancellor.
Lord Chancellor?
What a guess. I don't know.
Lord Chancellor?
No, it's the Master of the Rolls. Before the 2006 Act was implemented, the holder of which position was both the head of the judiciary in England and Wales and the Speaker of the House of Lords?
I thought that might be the Lord Chancellor. Go with it.
The Lord Chancellor?
That is the Lord Chancellor. What's the Lord Chancellor? 10 points for this. An organisation known as the OPCW was the recipient of the 2013 Nobel Peace Prize. The letters PCW stand for the prohibition of what?
Bristol Coleman.
Chemical weapons.
Correct. Right, these bonuses are on a biologist, Bristol. Which 19th century English biologist became known as Darwin's bulldog for his advocacy of the latter's theory of evolution?
Henry Huxley?
Thomas Henry Huxley. T.H. Huxley is correct. What term meaning similarity of arrangement did Huxley coin to indicate that strata in different areas sharing the same fossil characteristics are not necessarily the same age?
Superposition?
No, it's homotaxis. And Huxley's studies, finally, of which late Jurassic feathered animal led to his theory that birds evolved from reptiles. He compared it with the small theropod dinosaurs.
Archaeopteryx?
Correct. Right, we're going to take a second picture round now. For your picture starter, you're going to see a photograph of a university building. 10 points if you can identify the country in which it's located.
LSHTM Taylor.
Mexico.
Well done. It's the National Autonomous University of Mexico, Mexico City. It's been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Your picture bonuses are 3 more UNESCO World Heritage Sites that house or have housed higher education institutions. This time, in each case, I want you to identify the institution associated with the site shown. Firstly, for 5, which school formerly occupied this building?
That's not the most exciting building I've ever seen.
No.
Do you have any idea?
Do you guys have any ideas?
No idea. No, anything.
It looks like something Cambridge.
Just guess.
MIT, something like that.
MIT.
No, it's the Bauhaus. Secondly, which US university is this?
Is that Washington, the statue? Who's the statue of? Washington.
You don't think it's the...
It could be Jefferson.
University of Virginia?
It is, and the statue is Jefferson, of course. Finally, give me either of the 2 higher education institutions currently on this site.
Oh, University of Greenwich.
Greenwich University.
Correct, and the Trinity Laban Conservatoire is the other one. Right, 10 points for this. The Pinot Noir grape variety is especially associated with which major French wine-producing region? It includes the towns of Nuit-Saint-Georges and Beaune, both to the south of Dijon.
LSHTM Glover.
Burgundy.
Correct. Right, these bonuses are on large islands. Baffin Island in Canada is separated from Labrador by the Hudson Strait and from which island to the east by the Davis Strait and Baffin Bay?
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Is it
Newfoundland?
Is it Newfoundland?
Is that an island?
Is it
Or Prince Edward Island?
And what do you think? I was thinking, is it Newfoundland?
I'm so embarrassed. I
Do you
can't.
think
It's okay,
so?
don't be
Down.
embarrassed.
Newfoundland.
Is Newfoundland an island?
Yes, it is. Isn't it?
It's further north than that, I think. But could it be Prince Edward Island or something?
Okay, I think it's
Newfoundland.
No, it's Greenland. Secondly, the largest entirely within Indonesia, which island is separated from the Malay Peninsula by the Strait of Malacca and from Java by the Sunda Strait?
Sumatra. Okay, if you think it's... What do you think? I was going to say Borneo, but...
But
it's not entirely... I'll go Sumatra, probably.
Sumatra.
Correct. The 4th largest in the world, which island is separated from the African mainland by the Mozambique Channel?
Madagascar.
Madagascar.
Correct. 10 points for this. That's giving you the lead. Used to extract a metal from its ore. What process involves heating it beyond the melting point?
LSHTM Legrand.
Smelting.
Correct. Right, your bonuses are on number theory. In each case, I want the smallest positive integer in the set of numbers described. Firstly, the smallest biquadrate larger than 1, where a biquadrate is an integer equal to the 4th power of another integer.
No, 8. No, it's 8. 1, 2, 4.
8 or 16.
8.
No, it's 16.
Sorry.
Secondly, the smallest integer exceeding the square root of 10.
3.
4.
No, it's 2 point something. It's 3.
No, 2.
Wait,
So
square
10
root.
is, 10 is 3 point something.
Is
It's
it?
4.
Okay.
So it's 4.
4.
4 is correct. The smallest prime number such that addition of 2 yields another prime number.
2, 3. 2 plus 3 equals 5.
Fine. So the question asks
So
for
3.
5. And the
No,
smallest
addition.
prime number is addition
3.
2 equals another prime number.
So it's 3
So
plus
it's
2
not
equals
3.
5. So
3.
It's 3.
3 is correct. 3 minutes to go, 10 points for this. Listen carefully. In 1936, Carlos Saavedra Lamas became the first Latin American recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize for his mediation of an end to the Chaco War. Between which 2 countries?
LSHTM Buppet.
Venezuela and
No.
Colombia.
Bristol Coleman.
Bolivia and Paraguay.
Bolivia and Paraguay is correct, yes. These bonuses are on the French verb avoir, to have. Firstly, for 5, the third-person singular future tense of avoir shares its spelling with what English word?
Aura.
Correct. Secondly, the first-person imperfect plural of avoir is the same as the plural of which common French noun, sometimes seen on envelopes?
Avion.
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 Correct. And finally, the past participle of avoir shares its spelling with the English abbreviation of the name of what international polity?
The European Union.
Correct. 10 points for this level pegging. Representing an organisation founded in 1919, for what do the letters IAU stand? Its tasks include determining the nomenclature of planets and satellites.
Bristol Moon.
International Astronomical Union.
Correct. Your bonuses are on sausages, Bristol. What name for a type of small sausage comes from the Italian word for onion and was originally applied to an onion stew?
Chipolata. Chipolata.
Correct. Which city of southwestern France gives its name to a sausage of coarse ground pork, often used in cassoulet?
Southwest. Name a sausage. Any sausage.
Toulouse. Toulouse.
Toulouse is correct. In 2011, which coiled English sausage was successful in its bid for protected geographical indication status under EU law?
Cumberland sausages.
Correct. 10 points for this. Who wrote the couplet, "Malt does more than Milton can to justify God's ways to man"? They appear in the poem Terence. This is stupid stuff, part of a collection of 1896.
Bristol Coleman.
T.S. Eliot.
No. Anyone want to buzz from the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine?
LSHTM Taylor.
Oscar Wilde.
No, it's A.E. Houseman. 10 points for this. Originally meaning a brimless cap worn by ancient Romans, the term pileus denotes the upper part of what organisms of the family Agaricaceae?
LSHTM Taylor.
It's mites. So mite, hairs,
Nope.
or head.
Bristol, one of you buzz? Mushrooms or toadstool. 10 points for this. The name of which microstate is an anagram and at the gone? The London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine have 135. Bristol have 160. Well, London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, you're certainly the giggliest team we've ever had. And you've got to stop being surprised when you get things right, because you're really very, very good. And you very nearly took it. And Bristol, that's a terrific performance from you. We'll look forward to seeing you in these final death-defying throws of the contest. I hope you can join us next time for another of these matches. But until then, it's goodbye from the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Bristol University.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.